Okay, I've been going super slacker mode recently, and I think I might have to make two videos tonight on this. But it's the beginning of April. Um, Star Wars, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga just came out. Actually, I think I'm gonna pick that up. It's $10 cheaper on Steam, and I don't want to get it on Steam. I want to get it on the PlayStation. But I mean, I don't know if it's worth $10 extra to get it on PlayStation. It's just like, I don't know. Could be easier to split screen and stuff, but I probably need another controller anyways. I don't know. I want to have more games on my PlayStation, just so I feel like I get more value out of it, I guess. But I don't have enough space anyway. It's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, like I said, I've been slacking a lot. It's been well over a week since I've made one of these, and I still have one that I need to upload. That was really good. But I'm gonna try and make two tonight. And I don't know where I want to split this, but I'm probably just I'm gonna try and keep this under like 40 minutes total. Like this first part, hopefully 20, and the second part 20. So, because I just wrote down a bunch of stuff, and yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about in the last episode that I haven't even uploaded, but I was talking about like living and stuff, and like anything after graduating, until after graduating high school doesn't count as like me living, right? Like I was just thinking about perspective and stuff, how I'm like 21, which maybe that's a little too much information for being anonymous, but there's a lot of 21-year-olds, so that's stupid of me. That doesn't matter. I met my friend during that summer after I graduated, after my first visit to my dad where he lives. I was losing weight. I had an eating disorder from like pretty much from May till the end of that year, till around Thanksgiving. Just I mean, I'd always binge eat. I don't know if that was really an eating disorder, but I'd only eat like 1,000 calories a day, so it was just like starving myself. I don't know if that's anorexia, but yeah, that was like sort of starting my journey. That was more May 2018. That was more before I graduated. That was about a year before I graduated. That was after I lost all my weight, because I lost all my weight my junior year of high school. But anyways, okay, dream. I had this dream, right? I had the fucking dream. That dream I had that I talked about like 3 weeks ago, probably longer, probably like a month ago, of me and that girl, where it was like melancholy. I couldn't decide if I liked her or not. I wanted to like her, blah, blah, blah. I felt sad that I didn't like her. It's like fucking prophecy, man. I sort of started figuring it out now. I kind of do like her, and we hung out again, which I think I'll get into later on down my notes, down my script. Yeah, it wasn't an actual prophecy, but it was pretty whatever. This must have been last Tuesday, because my psych professor showed. No. Was this last Tuesday? Fuck, man. I don't know when this was, man. Fuck. Anyways, my psych professor is such a fucking cunt, man. I can't. She's insufferable, right? She showed this like dumb scripted video talking about like how it'd be perfect for our age group, and it's just like a bunch of like middle schoolers, very clearly scripted, and she thinks it's real. Like, I can't actually tell if she's mentally retarded or not. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And it was the most boring class. Like, that was torture. I would rather be like brutally physically tortured, because then at least I'd be like stimulated in some way, Like, we're adults in college. Like, holy shit, man, I could go on and on about her for hours, and I probably have mentioned her before, but she's just like so wishy-washy, like doesn't want to have to like micromanage 250 kids, but like she does. Like, she won't let you leave the classroom like early. She's like, but you don't have to show it. Like if you leave the classroom, she won't let you back in, but there's no penalty. Like, you just have to show up for the exam. Like you can just watch the shit online, like the lectures. It's just, holy shit, I'm so tired right now, and it's just driving me crazy thinking about it. Like, I can't even explain it properly, but it just pissed me off. It was one of the most boring classes I'd ever had, basically. That must have been Tuesday, because, yeah, we got to re-sign the lease for our apartment, which was a huge monkey off my back, and I got my registration done, which was a little bit bullshit. I don't know if I mentioned that anywhere further down the line, but that was the same day, because it was before another snow day. We got another snow day. No, we didn't get another snow day. I'm lying. We did not get another snow day. I thought we were going to have a snow day that Wednesday and that Thursday, and we didn't get one either. And we probably should have, but got to re-sign my lease. Didn't matter. Got all my classes scheduled. There was one where it said, according to the website, I had the prerequisites, and then I emailed the registrar's office, and they're like, oh, no, you need this next advanced class. I was like, not according to the website. Then I went back to try and get the information on the class, like the CRN and shit, to send the professor, because I know her, and she'd override it for me. and it let me into the class with my prerequisite that I thought I needed instead of the advanced one. So anyways, that was good, yeah. And my roommates talked about possibly staying and continuing to lease with me, and now we kind of decided that they are. So it might unironically be a perfect final year of college. Like I got, that's what I said, I got into all my class after a small hiccup, but I'm registered for summer, I'm registered for fall, I'm gonna talk to my department head about an internship in the winter, and then I graduate. Like I'm done in a year, which is fucking awesome. Like it might be normal, we might not have to wear masks in classrooms and shit, because yeah, this is all going on during COVID. Holy shit, I don't know if anyone ever watches this like decades from now, right? It's not going to make any sense. Yeah, this is going on during COVID, maybe people have already picked up on that. It's probably not that hard to figure out, actually, based on like the time frames I'm talking about roughly. But anyways, yeah, the psych professor I wrote down as one of my least favorite people in existence. I need to get better at organizing this shit. I need to do this more frequently, which I think I talk about down the list. I want to do this more frequently. But we're going quick. Maybe I can fly through all this. Yeah. Girl in I forgot about this, man. I took my exam Wednesday morning, came back, and slept again, like took a nap. And I had this wild dream after my exam about this girl in my class. It was just like a wild sex dream or whatever, but it was great and it was vivid. And then I go to class, and I think it turns out this girl it was the best sleep I've had in a few weeks, like even compared to like going to bed high, but my dreams were dashed like a 5-year-old getting hit by a semi. All the girls in my class love to casually mention their boyfriends in convos and shit on my dreams of marriage. However, there is still a girl who mentioned powerlifting in our breakout groups in like Zoom at the start of whatever, and she's pretty cool, and we added each other on Instagram because she was setting up the group chat, and then she ended up sharing her location with me, which is just something. It's not something you do to people that you don't like, and it's not really something you do to random people, so not exactly my type. Like, I think she, like, her Bitmo... Okay, this is weird, right? But people make their Bitmojis off, like, what they perceive themselves to be. So her Bitmoji has brown hair, but I thought she was blonde. I can't tell. But she's not, like, brunette. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, dirty blonde, but, like... That shit's just so confusing. I don't know. But, my type is more personality and less looks. Like, my type is as deep as, like, brunette over blonde I prefer. Like, I prefer a brunette with, like, maybe some highlights in her hair and, like, piercings, nipple piercings, nose piercings. I don't give a fuck, And maybe tattoos. A few tattoos would be pretty cool. But... That's like as deep as it gets, like, and having a broad type is great because then there's more girls who I find attractive. Like, it doesn't have to be a very specific brunette. Like, that would be like my, like, 100% like hottest, but like there's still brunettes I find attractive. Like, I find a lot of brunettes attractive. I find a lot of blonde girls attractive, It's like just a broad range, which is great. Like, if my type was like goth girl, like step on my balls type, I'd be fucked because in the town I live, I'd probably find like maybe 2 girls that qualify that I like instead of like potentially 200. But all that's still dubbed because I'm talking to girls. And yeah, I actually, one of the other girls, that girl from Tinder that I've mentioned on and off, I might hang out with her actually. I thought about that. I asked her, so we'll see what she says, because she's like talking about plucking my brows and shit. We're joking about like plucking my brows versus my eyelashes, because I have really nice eyelashes, not to flex, but it's because I'm Italian, we get, like, long, hairy shit. I think eyelashes are hair, right? It's got to be something like that, so. Anyways, that's pretty cool, yeah. Because I've came to the conclusion that the girl that I'm talking to from class is, like, she's still, like, very independent and stuff. She might not want to hang out that frequently, and it might not go anywhere for a while, which is fine, but that's good because it gives me more opportunities to hang out with different women, Yeah, let's see. A few things. This is something I should probably save for the end, but I'll get in. I'm gonna finish this all in one video, and I'll start this right now. So, I said my dad seems like a really funny guy. Actually, like that's why I hate seeing him be funny with like his other family so much. Because like just I get videos from my stepsister and stuff. Him doing like really funny stuff. He just seems like a really fun guy to be around. But like I'll get into that more later. Anyways, there's this guy with like he's disabled, right? But like not mentally. He just can't bend his arms all the way. Like, he can't extend his arms from his elbows all the way. But he's a very handsome guy. And it was just like a thought I had. Like, he's one of the most handsome people I've met. And sometimes I see him and it just makes me think, like, I'm very fortunate to just be able to be, like, physically fit like I am, like 100%, no, like, no scoliosis, no, like, back, foot, like, anything problems, no disabilities, no, like, heart conditions, like, cardiovascular wise. I can, like, see perfectly, 20/20 vision, even though I got a lazy eye, but still it's 20/20 when it does work. And yeah, I think I was no, my roommate was high, and I called my mom to ask if my sister had Asperger's, just kind of as a joke, because we always joke about her having that. But I kind of just got gaslit and stuff, because, and my mom even, like, she's like, no, I shouldn't have said that. I was like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care, because it's literally how it was when I was a kid. Double standard, like, victim blaming, right? Like when, she let my sister, do whatever she wanted to me without getting in trouble, and then, like, I still ended up getting blamed when I was a kid. That's basically what just happened when I called her, right? Yeah. When I was coming home from hanging out with that girl again on Friday, it's currently, holy shit, it's Tuesday morning, I suppose. I was worried about the wrong relationship stuff, and what I usually worry, and not, like, wrong in the wrong way, I was worried, like, oh, should I be talking to multiple girls, or, like, do I like this girl, or what? Like, that's the right stuff to be worried about. But traditionally for me, I'd be, like, freaking out, like, does she even like me? But I've gotten past that, right? Like, I'm secure being by myself and stuff, so I get to, like, worry about, like, the right stuff. Like, do I like this girl? Do I want to keep seeing her? Like, how's this going? Like, blah, 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 Because I kissed her goodbye and we made out for a little bit, but, like, I want it to go slow, and it's going slow, and that's good, because normally that would, like, I'd be just stressed, about, like, fucking it up. And that's just, like, I'm just worried about, like, if I'm going to hang out with different girls and stuff, like I talked about a little bit. And then I wrote down snap map conundrums, which I'm pretty sure was what I was just talking about with that girl from class just randomly adding me. I don't have anything else to say. But yeah, I know I mentioned this earlier, but, like, I could just talk about anything. I need to start doing more short videos since I have a lot of time, and I don't want all the stuff to get written down and then all add up and make really long videos. I mean, this one's fine. We're approaching 13 minutes, so that's pretty good, all things considered, because I've had some, like, 20, 30, and 40-minute ones, and I should be done by 15. But the last thing was, and I was kind of talking about this earlier with my mom, because it just came up. There was, like, April Fool's, right? I see an April Fool's thing. It's like dad texting his kid, or, like, supposedly this guy gets text from his dad. He's like, I want to be part of your life now. And then he texts April Fool's. And I sent that to my mom. And she just went on a huge lecture, because she's always like, like, if you still want a relationship with him, like, you can wait, but if he gets too shitty, you gotta cut it up. Like, I know, like, there's nothing you can do. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's the same thing. She gives me the same lecture every single time, and I've already made it clear that I just don't care. And it's like, I don't know if she's projecting because she wants me to care, which would make sense, but, like, yeah, with my dad, I never felt it before, but my dad is, like, really close with the other kids. Like, he's never joked with me and my sister like he does with them. Like, he just posted on my stepsister's Instagram, just joking about, like, her owing him for getting her a vacation to Colorado and shit. And it's just, like, he was never comfortable with us, which just, like, I just said, it just hits. It just hits. And it felt bad earlier when I thought about it. Now I just don't. It just, like, that's significant, right? Like, that's a moment of clarity for me. Like, yeah, he's just never going to be that comfortable with us. Like, he didn't have that when we were kids and stuff. I don't know. I mean, he's coming to my town, and we're renting tuxedos for the upcoming wedding I'm going to, so that's kind of cool. But it's just, like, I feel like it was too late. This is what I tell my mom, right? Like, we needed to form that relationship as, like, when I was a child, right? Like, that comfort level, where you, like, you yell at each other and you fight, and, like, you're comfortable being uncomfortable and being, like, mean and cold and, like, disagreeing and stuff. And then we just never got that. So it's just, like, awkward now because we don't want to, like, offend each other because we're not, like, not comfortable doing that like we should be. And yeah, it's like me and my sister were the first try, I guess, essentially, and that just didn't work out for him. And it seems to really have worked out for his new family, but it's just like it's a really weird dynamic because he still treats me like I'm his son, kind of, but like not in the way he treats my little brother's his kid. Like it's just completely different, just way different, and that's just like it's just weird. It's not like bad or sad. Like it doesn't make me sad or mad or upset. It doesn't make me feel like I missed out. It just like I wish my mom would stop telling me to like put time into worrying about it and like waiting to see if it turns out because like I just don't care, and that really makes it easy. Like I can't go back and change that. I can't go back and give us a better relationship as kids. So it's like, just gotta make do right now, and then hopefully I just get to move away, and I do get to cut him and whoever I need out of my life because, that's what she was talking about. Like when he gets shitty, like if you need to cut him off, you can. I'm like, well, I think it already is too shitty. It's been shitty, but I'm just waiting because I do want to pay him back for college and stuff and whatever else. Just because it's like the right thing to do. I don't think I'd feel bad if I just essentially stole money, but like I could just forget about that. But like I don't have to. I'd rather like I'm not gonna need this extra few $1,000s that I'm borrowing when I graduate college and get a job. Like it's just not gonna make a difference. And it's just gonna be like I just might as well pay it back. Like whatever, because I'm probably the better person, I'm not a good person, but it doesn't even make me a better person. It's just like, it's just what I want to do. I can't really describe why, but yeah. And I was thinking about talking about fucked up shit I've seen as a kid in a separate video, which I probably won't do tonight, actually. That won't be part 2. I'm just going to go to bed after this, but, I was thinking, there's this thing where this like lady dropped 400 pounds on her neck. I'm sure that's been all over Reddit. 14-year-old shoots her cousin and then shoots herself, realizing what she did. There's a kid falling off a roller coaster. But I mean, I've seen this shit extending back to when I was like 10. And I think it'd be interesting to go back and talk about some stories like ambiguously from my life, just about like what I'd seen. I don't really remember why I wrote that down, but I wrote that down at 2 p.m. yesterday. Allegedly, according to my notes app, which at 2 p.m. yesterday, I was probably just sitting in my bed. But I usually have these thoughts when I go to sleep, so who knows. I don't want to take up any more time, though. This is actually decently short, so I'm going to cut it right there. And thanks for watching.